swerving in my low-low. Head on a swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my rose.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to another exciting broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Grizzlies will look to their home court advantage. Just one game here in Memphis. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
Yeah, and you know, they weren't used to seeing a team and not getting at least one win off of them last year, and that's what they're looking for now.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's LeBron at the three. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Gasol.
And Marc Gasol has become one of the league's most proficient post scorers. I mean, how about the footwork on that low block? He is a load down low.
Now here's Conley. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And so it's Memphis with it. 11 feet away. Allen's shot is off.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Conley against Irving. There's the dish to Allen. He feeds it to Randolph. Gasol a screen. Goes up to the stripe. And the shot falls short this time.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Randolph, a screen on Irving. Conley kicks to Randolph. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Randolph's got his first 2 points.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dave Yig. Doris?
Team rebounding is something he stressed to his side, and rightfully so when you face a player that gobbles up the glass like Kevin Love. He told me that Love rebounds at an unreal rate, and his side can't take any mental breaks when it comes to boxing out on the defensive end. Love's numbers validate that fear, guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Last season, Memphis fell late and would end up with the 5th seed in the NBA playoffs. Only one of 2 teams to make the playoffs each of the last 5 seasons, along with the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, and they were a team that nobody wanted to play. Memphis drew Portland in that first round, and even though they were the 5th seed, they had home court advantage.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. And Stevenson's checked in for Vince Carter.
Second team foul. Checking in for your Grizzlies. Stevenson.
Here's Gasol. On the wing, Stevenson. Outside Conley. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Gasol. Excellent D there from Mozgov.
You know, guys, Memphis walks through the first round against Portland. The second round, a lot tougher against Golden State. They went up 2-1 in that series, but couldn't hold on to that lead.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Taking 2 shots.
And guys, Memphis would lose 2 of their 3 games at home against Golden State. So things got tough with the Conley injury and missing Tony Allen as well. But they did put up a good fight, ultimately, though, falling in 6 games to the Warriors.
Conley kicks to Gasol. And it's Stevenson missing.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Smith. No luck. Good work defensively by Gasol. Now Conley. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Nobody near Stevenson. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's LeBron. He's coming off a 22. Two-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Gasol passes to Conley. Gasol setting the pick for Conley. Back to Gasol. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
LeBron, good.
LeBron James.
And for LeBron James, a remarkable step. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Let's get out.
It wasn't just the challenge of new teammates and a new system or the mileage he's accumulated. This season may start to answer that question.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Chris Anderson has checked in for Gasol. Wright comes in for Zach Randolph. And Matt Barnes is subbed in for Allen. Count the bucket. Stevenson's got 5.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
And you know, with LeBron, he's played over 40,000 career minutes. He's played more than Larry Bird did his entire career. More than NBA Ironman Andre Miller as well. And those miles take their toll.
Here's Stevenson following the score by Cleveland. And Wright kicks to Barnes. Off target from outside. Cleveland leading by 4. James with it. Conley picks him up. In the corner, Irving with it. Stolen by Conley. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Irving kicks to James. Back to Irving. There's the feed to Fry. Poked away. Stolen by Stevenson. Shot is off. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead. And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected.
Let's take
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the confident pro.
Yeah, you can see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it, that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him, nothing rattles him.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
So on the floor for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Mozgov is out there with Channing Frye. And it's Irving at the 1. They get it back. Here's Anderson. And lots of contact there. Misses a shot. He'll shoot 2.
And let's check out stats for James. Last season, he played outstanding. 3rd in scoring, 7th in assists, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And you only average top 3 in points if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy destined to bring the bacon home for your squad.
Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Memphis. Allen comes in for Lance Stevenson. Anderson with the block. The drive by James. Good work defensively by Carter. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Passes it to Anderson. Back to Carter. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Smith. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Not much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark. Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Conley with it, guarded now by Irving. Back to Conley. Shot off the pick. And the Grizzlies get it back. Randall. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Those are the kinds of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
And Memphis making a change here. Gasol's checked in.
Boy, Chris Anderson, certainly one of the more colorful players we have in the league. Kind of took over where Dennis Rodman left off. A high-energy forward who can rebound and defend. And he's got a tattoo parlor going on, too.
Out to Conley. Gasol a screen. That drive by Carter. And he gets that one to go off the front. Carter's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And talking about Chris Anderson, he was actually out of the league for a couple years, reinstated back in 2008. And apparently the time off helped him finish second in the league in block shots going back to that season.
And Kevin, the thing I remember most about Chris Anderson, the 2005 NBA Slam Dunk Contest. He unsuccessfully tried the same dunk 8 times. Count 8.
Conley's shot is off.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Irving for 3. Randolph grabs the board.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Gasol, a screen on Irving. Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Irving against Conley. Outside Irving. Inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Cavaliers 5th.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
You know, Dave Yeager, the coach for the Grizzlies, has really become a big-name coach quite quickly. You know, he's worked his way up the Memphis coaching ladder and he's had a ton of success early on in his career.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And the success we've been mentioning with Coach Dave Yeager. He was the second fastest active coach to get to 100 wins.
And Kevin made his way in terms of coaching, started in the D-League and other minor leagues before becoming an assistant with the Grizzlies, and really was the architect, if you will, of the defense that his team is so well known for. He's done a lot for this franchise and looks to be on track to become their winningest coach ever.
Stevenson kicks to Gasol. Mozgov with the block. To the inside. It's tipped. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Over the corner, Barnes. And another miss by Memphis.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
It's stolen by Allen. Outside for Gasol. Allen dishes to Stevenson. And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time.
Cavaliers foul.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
14 foul.
Here's Wright. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Wright's got his first bucket of the night.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
There's the pass to Smith, stolen by Stevenson. And 1:01 left to play here in the half. Barnes passes to Gasol. The jump hook and off the front iron, and here it goes. And it's a 7-point Memphis lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Kevin Love's checked in for Frye. Jefferson comes in for LeBron. Iman Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irvin. Allen, that's good.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Dellavedova kicks to Love. And stolen by Wright. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Now here's Allen. He started closely, pushing their lead to double digits. 11 points for Lance Stevenson.
They've done a really good job of knocking down their long-distance shots here in the second quarter. I mean, they're shooting just above 40% from downtown. That's outstanding.
Dellavedova kicks to Love. Got it off in time. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And so we conclude the first half. Grizzlies out in front, up by 12.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with LeBron, and you obviously have been very productive. How pleased are you with where you're getting the basketball and how you're scoring?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Thanks for joining us. A pumped up home for the Grizzlies. The first quarter was pretty even. During one stretch, they trailed by 7, never falling behind. Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the Horn.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. It's been a clinic out there by Lance Stevenson.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough ones.
Lane Allen in the backcourt. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle, and it's Carter in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Dave Yeager. And when you watch him play, Clark, Marc Gasol is so unselfish, a tremendous passer in the pivot. Still, for the good of the team, he's becoming more aggressive and looking for his shot.
Exactly. I think you've seen a major bump in his rate of scoring while still maintaining his efficiency. That put him in the MVP conversation for sure.
And the rejection by Love. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Jefferson throws it down.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam?
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
Randolph gets to Gasol. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And Marc Gasol, despite his scoring increase, still led all centers last season in assists.
Dishes to Dellavedova. Goes back up. Rejected by Gasol. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Chris Anderson is checked in for Memphis. Williams is checked in for Cleveland. Can't get it to go. And Memphis the other way now. They've led by as many as 14 points.
You know, and Marc Gasol equally comfortable operating at the elbow or the low block. I mean, they love to run their offense through him at the elbow because he's a triple threat, can shoot it, drive it, also a wonderful passer. And really, he and Z-Bo deadly with that high-low action. Tremendous chemistry.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
For three.
Here is Conley. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Anderson a screen on Williams, and it's Conley penetrating. Here's Randolph. Cavaliers with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day. They had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Williams against Conley. Outside jump from deep. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 3rd rebound tonight and an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. White is checked in for Randolph. Barnes comes in for Vince Carter. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Allen. Smith against Conley. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Wright. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Wright's got his 2nd bucket.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team is underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
A different look now for Cleveland. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And Irving subbed in for Williams.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Kicks it out to James. Gets an open look and hits. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Stevenson, it's blocked. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and James throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice.
No doubt. There are assists, and then, guys, there are assists.
Right outside. Back to Conley. Barnes sets a screen for Conley. Off the screen, and it's sent back by Irving. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Gasol against Mozgov. Gasol, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 8. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And LeBron throws it down.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And, Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
Memphis has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Conley with it. He's got 5. Dishes it to Gasol. They can't stop the run with that one. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will... And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. Post-battle of this. The Cavaliers trail by 6, so on the floor for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron James is out there with Channing Frye, and it's Mozgov in at the center position. All going up court, and the rejection by LeBron.
Well, you know, that's one thing they've been doing extremely well. Corralling those Karens.
Yeah, that's about the only thing. There's not a whole lot else going right for him thus far.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Stevenson against Irving, and it's sent back by Irving. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break, and finished off by LeBron.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Stevenson passes to Allen. He kicks to Gasol. Carter down low. Covered by LeBron. Carter. And James pulls it down.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Stolen by Allen. Pass to Randolph. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul.
Cleveland foul.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by James. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Here is Stevenson. Allen outside. Right side Gasol. From the baseline. And that one's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 3. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Memphis.
Boy, they're hounding, harassing passing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Well, I tell you, the Grizzlies guys were really dominant in the first half of the season last year, but after the All-Star break, barely played above 500.
Free throw, good from front. And Memphis would end up going 16-13 over the back half of last season. Down the stretch, they would only go 5 up and 5 down in the final 10.
Yeah, and Kevin, all those games so important as they jockeyed for position in the West. It was so fluid and volatile down the stretch. They could have been anywhere from a 2nd seed to a 6th on any given day, and they just happened to slump at the wrong time.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
His second.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Mike Conley's checked in for Lance
foul.
Stevenson.
Substitution for the Grizzlies. Michael Conley.
Cavaliers on D. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And it's Carter penetrating. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert. And for those younger folks who might not be familiar, go online and look at some old clips of Vince Carter. In his prime, Clark, one of the great dunkers the league has ever seen.
And for my money, the greatest game dunk in pro basketball history belongs to him with Team USA back in 2000. Jumped over a 7-2 center and punched it on it. Hard to top that.
And you think back to Vince Carter starting his career with the Raptors, an 8-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA selection, and he really introduced Canada to the NBA game.
Jefferson's checked in for LeBron.
And for Vince Carter, a superstar in his prime when he was with the Raptors, and his departure left some bad feelings there, no doubt. But, you know, you think back to last season, though, in Toronto, they played a video tribute. They just brought Vince to tears. I mean, that was nice to see the reconciliation.
Irving kicks the front, and he stops it. What a pass to set him up.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Conley kicks to Randall. No luck, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Mozgov dishes to Irving. Feeds it to front. Outside Shumpert. Kicks to Jefferson. Back to Shumpert. Cleveland moving it around. Lock at 6. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Irving against Conley. Picked by Randolph. Conley the pass to Randall. And that one's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Cleveland's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. No good on the triple. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella.
1:49 left in the game. And he's good on the 3-ball. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they're fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot, and still haven't been able to do it.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're in front by 2. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Dave Yeager coaching his team during that break. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Three-pointer, Dellavedova. That's in there. Love with the assist. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
The activity level defensively I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Nice shot by Randall.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And here we go with Allen running it up the court. A pull-up. Tries from 10. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And now a three-point Grizzly lead.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Dellavedova kicks to Love. They get a hand on it, but they'll get another chance. Pass to Dellavedova. Smith dishes to Jones. Back to Smith. Kicks it out to Jones. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Conley into the lane. Randolph passes to Conley. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it free.
Just look at what Conley is doing.
LeBron's checked in for Cleveland. Irving comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Clark, no room for error.
Kevin, got to be perfect from here on out. You're exactly right.
6-second difference between shot and game play. And it's Smith penetrating. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for 2.
Smith hits them both. Memphis with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's James, and he jams it with authority.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Timeout call for Memphis.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 1. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Is what you said.
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. I mean, they're in good shape here, in my opinion. Shot clock's off, but still enough time left on the game clock to really run your normal set here.
Kicks to Allen. Carter dishes to Allen. Down low. Carter the pass to Randall. He feeds it to Gasol. Here's Carter. It's good!
Vince Carter.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
Simply phenomenal, Greg, the effort we've seen from both sides here.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're losing by 1. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
They can grab the win here if they knock down the shot. With under 2 seconds remaining, that's enough time to catch maybe one dribble and then get it up in the air. It's obviously a make-or-break situation.
Stand up and make some noise!
Here's Irving. Oh, that shot in a chase, but no good. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Barkley continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans love it.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Mark, it certainly seemed like you guys came out early on with a mindset to seize control of this game. Was that your plan?
Yes, and we started out that way, and, that was lived away a little bit. So, we're learning, we're getting better, and, just a process.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Doris, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Mike Conley. Double figures in both points and assists for the double-double that led the way tonight. He was their motor offensively and really got the team fired up.
His work distributing the basketball was tremendous. Always had his head up, looking to create easy shots for his teammates. It motivates your team when a guy's passing like that. Makes him run lanes faster, cut to the basketball faster, and then that results in success.
Conley's got so many things he brings to the team. He controls the flow of the offense like a conductor. Everything starts with him. He's a threat all over the place in transition, on the pick and roll, and especially from three-point range.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny